Anything else?
Somebody short with big legs. They can't do a triangle.
Talking about yourself? Or
Yes.
Back there.
Good question.
You see, I was teaching a seminar with Joe down in Atlanta. It was a big place, and you know. And this guy comes to me and he goes, "Oh, Renzo, sometimes I go do a triangle in a guy. He's so thick, so big, that he gives me the triangle. When I go for the triangle, he passes the guard and then across side. And it's funny because on the corner, there was a guy that was my height, like 360 he was? Or more, 360. He was big, yeah. Yeah, he was my height or a little shorter, and 360. And for some reason, when he started describing the situation, I knew that was the guy. I gotta be that guy there. And I go, and I remember, like, I never attacked too many triangles on guys who were too big. Because I always knew if you give them a little chance, they could get across side. So I would rather keep the big guys a little bit far, with a little bit more room. So normally I would make them tired until I could finish. But on that moment, when they asked me that, I start thinking as they brought the guy. I say, I gotta find a way that I can fix this situation and create a way for him not to pass. And as he's walking toward, that was the first time I did it. Yeah. As he's walking towards me, I start thinking. And to be honest, this was one of the best things I ever created in my life on ground fighting, was this attack. Because there was something that really anybody would have problems with. And you don't understand. When you talk about short legs, it's not only guys with short legs who have problems with triangle. If you realize from 10 triangles that you get, you end up losing 9. 9 of them, you almost got. The guy ended up escaping. You know? And I realized that wasn't because my legs are short or the guy was too big or the guy was too small. I couldn't. The reality is normally we do the triangle in the wrong way. And when we do the triangle, we lock the guy's back. So it doesn't matter how big he really is, because once I got the back, I will never be able to really lock it. You know? Even the way that I learned, I realized today that was completely wrong in many aspects, you know? I understood that to get a good triangle, all you need is the neck and the arm. Nothing else. So I say, well, how short can your leg be that you cannot lock two things together? You know? So come here one second. You see, this is the common triangle. I go right here, boom. The next thing you see, to compensate that, I start pushing the arm across, I start pulling the head down. It becomes like I have to fight to kill 3 lions to be able to have a meal. You know? So I go, I gotta be able to choke him without all these things. Once he's here, I gotta choke him. So the first thing that I understood, especially with big guys, is I cannot let what I call smell your knee. You cannot let the guy make you smell your knee. Because if your knee turns towards you, he's gonna pass your guard. Boom. He's across side. He squashes you right there. And if you watch every UFC, every triangle people, now they not even care for triangle. The guy goes for a triangle, they pass. Yeah. They do exactly that. They drive the knee to their faces, boom, they're here. So people are not even trying to finish triangles anymore. So I'm here. The first thing I do, I grab it here and I grab it here. Drive my leg. Can you pass my guard? This was the tightest triangle someone ever did on you. Yeah. Because this is a choke. There's no, over here, he's going to pass out. There's no fighting. I'm not suffocating him. I didn't touch his arm. So the reality, look, that's why I think was one of the biggest thing I ever could envision on the ground was this thing. The first thing I do, look, I compensate. Since you see, if I lock it here, it's going to be low. And then I can't stop him from keep coming towards me. You see? Go back a little. So I compensate that by grabbing with my hand. So this allows me to fix myself. Look. This hand That's my wife. Are you done yet?
That sounds familiar.
It's amazing. She calls me on every break I have. Look. So look at this. This is exactly like the bench press that I mentioned before. You see, if your hand is locked, you can hold a lot of weight. So again, like when I did on the big guy, when I grabbed it, he did this. He cannot make me smell my own needle. And when he tries, and you see how quick he taps?
Yes, sir.
He locks. In reality, he locks this as a choke. So he's passing out in seconds. I don't need to push the arm across. I don't need to pull the head down. It's just push, lock, and you're going to feel it's different. You feel how tight it is, like he locks. Just that. So there's no, because you see, like, if I let him be on this posture, it's going to be always a struggle. Because I'm getting half of his back in the triangle. When I scoot back, boom, it goes like this.
Yeah, I didn't even see it coming.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to hell. So basically,
So you got that foot on the hip.
here,
just a little
the
bit.
foot pushes you back, and it slides the triangle to here. So I don't need to worry about your arm. I don't pull the arm across. I don't, because in my head I go, a triangle has to finish the guy with a choke every time I get it. So that was the way that I found it to be able to do it. I was able to, and now I'm confident to do that on everybody because I was doing to that guy, and believe it, I won't be able to find nobody else built like that guy, you know?